Before the video starts, guys, check out our sponsors, Nature's Blends. They specialize in premium Ethiopian black seed products. Their products are fantastic health supplements and also from the Sunnah. The website is in the description link below. You can also use the discount code SALAM10 for 10% off their products. What are you guys waiting for?
Indonesia, and I got terribly, terribly sick with food poisoning. And my plan was to walk around the island every day because it was a tiny little island. And there was this one woman, this Muslim woman.
تذكر يوما كنت تعانق دمعة الفكر تناجي الله في صبر وترجو رحمة تسري فعاش القلب إخلاصا وصرت تحوم كالطير تحلق في ثقافات وتنهل من ربى الخير.
Really?
Yeah.
Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Welcome to another episode. Actually, we don't even have a name for this episode. Just Salam Studio, alhamdulillah. We are reacting to a variety of different videos, current affairs, things that you guys can benefit from as well, inshallah. As you guys know, our reaction videos are not just based on like facial expressions, oh wow, and that's it. And you just, we're not here to do that. We're not here to waste our time and your time. This is a video that was sent to me actually very randomly. We're planning to do another video today, but with this specific video that was sent to me, I thought, bro, that is so powerful. And I think it goes back to, what our organization Salam stands for, akhlaq, adab, And we're going to find out. So this is Oprah Winfrey interviewing a lady. And this is something that she went through. So let's listen to it, yeah? You ready?
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Oh, right. This is Isa.
Asalaamu Alaikum.
Isa, you probably guys know him from the park, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Yes, he's here today, inshallah, and give his take on the matter.
A moment when you experienced true and pure grace and you knew it. I was in Indonesia. I was going through my horrible divorce. I was 31. I was in a terrible depression. I took myself to this tiny little island and decided I needed to spend 10 days in silence to try to have a truth and reconciliation hearing with myself because I was so full of shame and pain. I decided I wouldn't speak, not a word, for 10 days, and I didn't know anybody. We got a hut on a beach in this tiny little, very poor fishing island off of Lombok in Indonesia. And I got terribly, terribly sick with food poisoning. And my plan was to walk around the island every day because it was a tiny little island. And there was this one woman, this Muslim woman. I mean, when I say this island was poor, I mean what these people fished that day is what they ate for dinner that night. And this one woman on the other side of this island used to see me walking, and she would put her hand on her heart and smile at me when I walked by, and I would do the same to her. And then I got really sick, and I was stuck in my cabin, dehydrated, terrified. I actually thought I had malaria, and far away from anyone who knew me. And this woman came and found me. Something in her knew that I wasn't well. She'd seen me, and she knew I wasn't doing well anyway. But when she didn't see me on my daily walk, she came and knocked on my door and saw the condition that I was in and went like this and came back an hour later with fresh food and fresh water for me. And I just started crying in her arms. And she held me in her arms like I was her child and just rocked me and took care of me.
Did you even know her name?
Didn't know her name, still don't. And by the way, she is my face of Islam. Whenever, whatever conversation in the world is ever happening about Islam, she is my face of Islam. That woman who...
I don't know, I found this, you see her last statement. Forget me. Tell how do you feel? When watching this.
That's deep. My heart is smiling.
Yeah? Why?
Just, obviously the actions of the sister herself are exemplary of what a Muslimah or a Muslim should be like in terms of serving the community and just like the Prophet ﷺ said, smiling in the face of your brother. Yeah, obviously they're not brothers or anything here, but just smiling in the face of someone can be charity, and you never know what someone is going through. And at that point, the sister seems like she's very empathetic. She's got some sort of foresight.
She said that she actually, what did she say? She
held
said,
her in her arms.
Yeah.
There, she embraced her.
Literally. You hold like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you get it? You can't fake that.
Nah.
Do you get it? You can't fake that, bro. That's not something that you can just fake and be like, oh, let me just do this. That's from the heart.
It seems, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems mad genuine, like, but yeah, it's deep as well that she says that sister's the face of Islam for her. Like, I don't know, man. That's 1 minute 40 seconds. That's
the thing is, and what she says quite profound at the end of it as well. Like, she goes, like, let's hear it again. This is profound. Just quickly, hold on 1 second.
Never, whatever conversation in the world is ever happening about Islam, she is my face of Islam. That woman.
Do you know what that means? Look at what she's saying. She's saying, basically, any media coverage you show me, any terrorism or this, that, whatever, all I'm gonna see as you're telling me that, and you're trying to indirectly tell me that Muslims are like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be seeing that woman's face.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means, Aki? Would we understand what is happening here, and how the Prophet ﷺ said, "I only came to perfect good character."
Yeah.
And that one of the things that's going to be heavy on the Day of Judgment, I repeat this over and over again, because as an ummah, we are in such a state, Aki, so superficial state, that what I've memorized, the books behind me, the yani, the Arabic terminology that we use, that we've made the religion so superficial that we see someone like that and be like, okay, he's religious. And this is a sad reality, because that sister who gave her a hug, like a baby, and show her that affection.
Show the concern, yeah.
It is the biggest form of dawah that you can ever do. That, be it Zakir Naik, whoever, the best da'i in the whole wide world, would never, ever, ever make somebody feel like that. And that has left such an effect on her that she's saying, look, whatever I
You can
hear,
say whatever you like.
that I will never forget the woman for the rest of my life. And now, are you telling me that if we were supposed to speak to this sister, this female, and told her a bit about Islam, you don't think her heart is open to receive?
100%.
Imagine if she was going through that depression, and then there was a sister where she said in a niqab, doing all kind of madnesses, and there's another video of a disgusting, vile slavery that's happened, which I don't want to watch it. Well, I personally do not want to watch it. Imagine if she was going through that and she said, there was a woman in a veil, she treated me like this. And she's at her lowest of her low. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's a beautiful reminder for us to understand our akhlaq, our adab, man, our manners. The Prophet ﷺ, there's so many hadith on this. Al-Adab al-Mufrad, if you read it, bro, it's so profound. And we haven't even
scratched the
surface, Aki. We're too busy talking about Tawheed, brother, Tawheed. This woman, what she did, brother, she lived Tawheed. This woman saw Tawheed, the essence of Tawheed within the actions of her.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So we're not mocking the memory of verses or the fact that someone can recall a hadith.
Yes.
But what's most important here is, and what I think is the lesson here to be learned is that actions speak louder than words. Exactly,
brother. And that's it, bro. You can talk as much as you like. Someone's going to be observing the way you carry yourself. They're going to be looking and thinking, okay, this Tawheed you talk about, can I see it in your actions?
Yeah.
Okay, you talk about Tawheed and the Sunnah, Quran, or whatever it may be, continuously. But I don't see that in your actions, bro. You're bare racco, you're bare rude, you're bare harsh. This is where it goes back to, Aki. And wallahi, we can't emphasize enough of it, that you can see the action. Do you know what that woman's going to be saying to Muslims? If she's in a place and somebody says Muslims are like this, what do you think she's going to say?
She's going to refute them.
Get out of here. She's going to say, get out of here. Who you're talking about is not the Muslims that I know. And that is so profound, Aki. Wallahi, I found this amazing. And this video was randomly sent to me on WhatsApp by a number I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know who it was. It just somebody, I said, bro, that was sick. I don't even know who you are. Yeah? It was absolutely amazing. And I wanted to share that with you guys, brothers and sisters, and for us to understand, you have neighbors. Yeah? We went when this attack happened in a church in Sri Lanka. We went with Dawah Salam to give some flowers, etc. And went to some people, and they were talking about their neighbors. Oh, Muslims, they're rude, they park in front of us. Bro, like, seriously. Like, and you...
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, it's even till now, my heart's still like... It's because there's no kedib in that woman there, in terms of there's no lies, and she's not faking that emotion that you see there. Like, she was at the lowest of the low. And it's like, think about it. Yeah, the woman, she probably didn't know a lot of verses of Quran, but she was implementing what she knew from Allah to the best of her ability.
Yes.
And it just shows you that Tawheed is supposed to actually affect
Yeah.
change in the community.
Yeah.
Tawheed not just in the limbs, it's not just sujood in the front row of the masjid. It is actually benefiting, like singling out Allah alone and singling out in the favors that He's bestowed upon you.
Yeah.
And this woman here, she's just she's showing the beauty of Islam to this woman, so much to the point where if anyone speaks ill of Islam, she's not having it.
She's not having it.
Imagine if that was our da'wah that we did everywhere. Every time you came across a Muslim, you only had a good encounter of Muslim, then it's deep. Even the naysayers, even the people that made Islam, because not everybody's going to love Islam.
Yes.
But at least your opponent, your enemy can say, I had such and such an encounter with that person, and that person at the very least showed me good manners.
Yeah, I think it was Sheikh Salih Fawzan who said there was a Egyptian sheikh who was asking for nasiyah from Sheikh Salih Fawzan. I can't remember who was Sheikh, I can't remember. And he said to him, look, because I'm asking for two things. I'll make dua that Allah makes you successful in what you're doing. And number two, he goes, when you're giving dawah, if the person opposite you doesn't accept your message, at least leave them neutral. Don't be like, look at you, man, you're not accepting the message, I have to show this, the haqq, it's true, it's fun to see, you're arrogant, man. What the hell are you talking about, bro? How long did it take you? Are you reading this now? Yeah. How long did it take you? It's these little droplets of, the message of Islam that eventually you accept,
Yeah.
Guys, that's about it, man. That's what I want to share with you guys. I found it profound. I found it absolutely amazing. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide her and guide us.
Guide us all.
Guide us, man. Wallahi, and change our akhlaq, our adab to what it's supposed to be. And the best amongst you, if I'm not mistaken, the Prophet said something along those lines, is like your character. It's important for you. Let people see Islam in you. Let them not hear it. For once, let them see it in you. Yeah, God bless you guys. Yeah, go on.
I'll just on the last point on that hadith as well. The fact that the Prophet ﷺ used innama is an emphasis, which shows. I know sometimes it's easy for us to quote and it doesn't really affect anything, but the Prophet is stressing this mannerism. And when you look at the lifestyle of the Prophet, even like I said, friends and enemies, he always had the best of akhlaq, and we need to really do our best in trying to implement that.
100%. Brothers and sisters, till next time, Asalaamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If there's a specific video you want us to react to, inshallah, comment it on the section below. Till next time, goodbye.